Hey everybody, it's Cassandra, and I have our Tuesday tapping EFT, Emotional Freedom Techniques tap video ready to go. And this week, we're just going to do something really simple. We're going to do a tap on sadness. And I just got some feedback from the group, and I think sadness will support us all because we all feel sad sometimes. So even if we're not feeling sad today or right now, there's been plenty of times in our lives when we have felt sad, and this tap can support it. So one of the things that I'll suggest, if you just started watching the video without answering the questions above, is just hit pause and answer the questions above the video on the post, and then that way you'll be ready for the tap. Okay, so we're going to get started. The first thing that I'll do is just show you the tapping points again, for those of you that this is your first time, if you didn't see the intro. So the tapping points that we'll start with, first is the chest. We'll tap on the chest. And then we'll go to the ribs. We're going to tap right here on the front of the ribs. That's the second point. And then we'll go to the sides of the ribs, right here. Right in there, sides of the ribs. Some people like to cross over, so you can decide what feels best to you. And then from there, we're going to go to the wrist. So we're going to tap right here on our wrist. Let me get that in the shot. There you go. Tap on the wrist, just right in this area. Tap, tap, tap. And then we'll move to the thumb. So it's right here on the thumb where our nail and our finger meet each other. Tapping there. And then we'll move to the next finger. Tap, tap, tap. I'm just showing you right now so that you can follow along with me. And then next finger, same thing, middle finger. Okay, now on the ring finger, it's the other side of the finger, so it's the outside. Right there. And then it's back to the inside on the pinky. Yes. And then we'll go here on the karate chop side of the hand, tapping there. And I'll just take a big breath right now since I'm already moving some energy. Okay, and then the top of the head, tapping all over the head. Tap, tap, tap the whole head. Yes, and then it goes to the forehead. And then it goes to the temples. Right, I usually take my glasses off when I'm doing this myself, so you might consider that. And then the cheeks right here under the eyes, cheekbones, tapping. And then we'll do under the nose. Yeah. And then we'll do right here under the lips. Good. And then we go back to the heart, and we're just going to go in rounds. So we'll just keep rounding, going through, tapping, 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 tapping. Good. So let's all have a big breath. Okay. And my suggestion to you is there's going to be some opportunities to fill in the blank. So I'll either ask a question, and I'm just going to suggest that you talk, say it out loud. So make sure that you're in a place where it's quiet and that you feel private, so you can say private thoughts if you need to. And if I say something that doesn't match up with how you feel, you're going to just fill in the blank. You're going to say what works for you. Okay, so say the word that works for you. I'm just going to give what works for me, and you can change it. All right, and that's it. And my suggestion is to just allow whatever comes up to come up. Allow yourself, if you cry, feel the crying. Allow it to happen. If you yawn, yawning is pretty common actually when energy moves, so allow yourself to yawn. If you have a little burp, if you need to pass gas, there's a lot of things that might happen. The energy is moving, so that's some feedback that we have for ourselves. So go ahead and just let it happen. Let it all flow. Keep tapping. See if you can just stay present with it. Okay, and so we're going to do a call and response, a little bit different than the first tap that I showed you all. So I'm going to say something, and then I'll give a little bit of time for you to say it right after I say it. Okay, so it'll be a call and response. And like I said, if something is not matching up with how you feel, then just say what works for you. Okay, all right, we're going to get started. So we'll massage here, and this is the emotional well right in here under the collarbone. Go ahead and massage there first. And everybody, big breath in. Let it out. Okay, so this is about sadness. I'm going to suggest that you close your eyes. And if you need to open your eyes to look at what you've written or to look at what I'm doing, of course you can do that, but you don't really need to see much for this. Okay, so we're just gonna get started here, tapping on the chest. This sadness that I'm feeling, this sadness that I'm feeling in my chest, this sadness that I'm feeling in my chest makes me think, good, big breath in, let it out. It's perfectly understandable that I would feel and think these things. Even though I feel sad and upset and angry, I love and accept myself. Good. So now we're going to move down to the ribs. Okay. Take a big breath. Let it out. Even though I feel sad and upset and angry, I accept myself as I am in this moment. We're going to do that again. Keep tapping on the fronts of your ribs. And even though I feel sad and upset and angry, I accept myself as I am in this moment. But I really want to be able to let this go. So now we'll move up here to the sides of the ribs. But I really want to let this go. I want to feel happy and free and relaxed. But right now, we're going to move to the wrist, but right now I still feel sad. So tapping on the wrist, close your eyes and just allow yourself to connect to the sadness within. Just feeling the sadness inside of you. Just go all the way there to that sadness. And just feel sad. Good. Right on there. So now we're going to go up to the thumb. The thing that is making me feel sad right now is, go ahead and fill in the blank here. The thing that is making me feel sad right now let's have a big breath in. Let it out through the mouth. Good. And moving to the next finger. The person who is making me feel sad right now. The person who is making me feel sad right now. Good. Next finger. Even though I'm feeling sad about this, fill in the blank. Even though I'm feeling sad about this, I'm willing to accept that this is how I feel right now. I'm willing to accept that I feel sad right now. Good, okay. And now other side of the ring finger. It's perfectly understandable that I would feel this way about this situation. So go ahead and just talk it out. Say how you feel about the situation and say the situation again. Repeat again. Keep tapping. Good. And we'll go to the pinky. And I'm willing to accept my feelings right now. I'm willing to accept that I feel sad and angry and upset about this situation right now. Good, and we're going to go to the side of the hand again. Even though I feel sad and upset and angry about this, I love and accept myself. Even though I feel sad and upset and angry about this, I love and deeply accept myself. Good. So now we're going to go up to the head. You tap on the head. I really want to let this go. I really like to let this go now. Good. So now keep tapping your head and just notice where you're at with this. Notice if you feel like you really are ready to let it go, or if you're not. And let's all have a big breath. Good. So even though I am where I am with this, I still really want to be able to let it go. Good. I really want to let this go. So now we're going to tap on the forehead. I really want to be able to let this go. But part of me still wants to hold on to it. Okay, but part of me is still wanting to hold on. So allow yourself to just connect to that part of you that's still wanting to hold on. That part of you that's maybe feeling a little bit of resistance and not ready to let go completely. So now we're going to tap on the temples. Part of me thinks I need this. Part of me knows it's been gaining something from holding on to this. Good. Part of me thinks it's been gaining something from telling the story this way. Okay. Good. So let's tap under the cheeks, and now we're just going to think to ourselves, and you can say it out loud. What have you been gaining from this? This is a question that you can answer. What have you been gaining from this? Keep tapping. Maybe it feels like it's been protecting you. Maybe you feel like you're a better person if you stay sad. Maybe you feel like you only deserve sadness. Maybe it's what you learned, and that's the only way you know how to be. So there's lots of answers. See if you can connect to yours. Just close your eyes. Take a big deep breath in through the nose. Sigh it out through the mouth. Good. So now tapping under the nose, I'm just going to answer this question as well. What have you been telling yourself that holding on to this pain and this sadness has been doing for you? What do you think that holding on to this pain and this sadness has been doing for you? And be honest. And if you're not sure the answer, that's okay. Something to consider here. Just keep tapping. Big breath. Let it out. Good. So even if I don't know the answer, you can repeat this part. I might not know the answer. All I know is that I still feel sad about it. All I know is that I still feel sad about this. But I'm open to the idea of letting this go. Okay. I'm open to the idea of letting this go. So let's go down underneath the lips, and we're still tapping. So even though I've been thinking this way, and I've been telling myself these things, I'm willing to forgive myself. I'm willing to forgive myself. Good. And I love and deeply accept myself. Say it again. I love and deeply accept myself. Good. Big breath in. Now we'll go back down to the chest. I'm ready to let go of this now. And if you're not ready to let go of this now, you can say, I'm open to the idea of letting this go. So whether you're ready to let it go or whether you're just opening up to the idea of letting it go, you can decide what you want to say. So go ahead and say it again. I'm ready to let this go now. Good. So we're going to tap on the fronts of the ribs again, up here. I'm ready to feel free. I'm ready to feel happy. Yes, ready to feel happy. Good. And now we'll tap the sides of the ribs. I'm ready to feel relaxed. And right now, I feel, so say how you feel right now, and repeat it again. And right now I feel, so maybe it's still sad. Maybe you feel better, so just say what you feel. Go ahead and say it again. I'm ready to feel good. And now we're going to move back to the wrist. And even though I feel, however you feel right now, even though I feel I love and accept myself, even though I feel I love and deeply accept myself. Good. I'm ready to let go of my sadness. Tap on the thumb. I'm ready to let go of my sadness. Next finger, I'm ready to let go of this pain. Say it again. I'm ready to let go of this pain. Good. Do a big breath. Let it out. Good. I'm ready to try something new. Next finger. I'm ready to try something new. Anything is going to be better than this. Anything is going to be better than this. Yes. And I will switch to the other side of the ring finger. I'm a powerful person. And I'll say it again, and if there's another word that you'd like to describe yourself with, use that word. I'm a loving person. I'm a worthy person. So whatever works for you. I like to say powerful. I'm a powerful person. So go ahead and say it. Good. And pinky, I deserve to be happy. I deserve to be happy. And say it again. I deserve to be happy. Good. And we'll go to this part of the hand. Now, even though I might be sad again someday, I give myself permission to be happy now. Okay, let's try that again. Even though I might be sad again someday, I give myself permission to be happy now. Good. And now we'll go up to the head again. I deserve a happy life. I deserve a happy life. I'm worthy of a happy life. I'm worthy of a happy life. Good, and we'll go to the forehead. I love being alive. Yes, I love being alive. Big breath, let it out. Good, and we'll go to the temples, tapping on the temples. I love myself. Good, I love myself. And here under the eyes, I'm a wonderful person. Good, I'm a wonderful person. I'm a good person. Tapping here, I'm a good person. Yes. And we'll go under the nose. I love myself. I love myself. I really love myself. Good. And then we'll go under here. I really love myself. I love myself no matter what. I love myself no matter what feelings I'm feeling. I'm tapping under there one more time. I love myself no matter what feelings I'm feeling. Good. And now we're going to go to the chest. Tap all over the chest. I'm a powerful person. I'm a wonderful person. So now just start saying whatever affirmations you wrote down. from the questions above. I'm a powerful person. I'm a loving person. I love myself. I'm a good person. I deserve love. I'm worthy. I'm happy. I'm joyful. Just saying whatever works. I'm a goddess. I'm beautiful. I'm awesome. Say what comes to mind. Yes. And keep breathing. Take a big deep breath in, out through the mouth. Good. So I'm going to stop tapping. We're just going to shake everything out. So just shake it out. Just shake the face, shake the arms, shake the legs. You can get up and do a little shake, boob shake. There you go. Shake it out. Yes, yes. Ah. Ah. Good. Take a big breath. Sigh it out. Good. And then wherever you're sitting, you're just going to let yourself kind of sit back and rest your hands and close your eyes. And just allow yourself to be in stillness and just let your breath come easy. Letting the breath come easy. And now we're just going to imagine our paradise. Imagine what means paradise to you. Maybe it's a scene at the beach, maybe it's in a beautiful forest, maybe it's up on the top of a mountain, maybe it's a beautiful sunset. Whatever it is for you, just imagine yourself in that space. And keep breathing. Just let yourself be in quiet for another few moments. Be in stillness for another few moments. Good. And then you can lightly open your eyes and you're just going to hug yourself. And it might seem silly, but you're just going to wrap your arms around yourself. You're going to hug yourself. Give yourself a nice big hug and a big squeeze. And acknowledge yourself for being brave enough to feel. Acknowledge yourself for taking care of your emotions and your emotional health, for taking care of your heart. Okay. You can put your hands on your heart and just take one more big breath. And let it out through your mouth. Good. Good. So that was just a little tap on sadness. And you can really do that one. That's a really simple, straightforward one. You can do that one on any emotion, whether it's anger, whether it's resentment, jealousy, grief, really anything. So feel free to use it again. You can use it anytime. You replay it and just fill in the blanks for yourself. And you can always answer the questions that are above in the post. And that should let you release some of the stuff, especially some of the stuff that's on the surface. And as you keep going, and as we move forward on our tapping journey together, we'll be able to go deeper. And more memories are going to come up, and more emotions are going to come up. And we'll be able to start accessing different parts of ourselves and parts of our emotional body and tap into that and let it release. So then we have space, right? That's what we're looking for. We're looking to release the stuff that's blocking all the good energy flowing through so that we have space to receive, right? Receiving in lots of ways. Receiving love, receiving money, receiving more energy, relationships, whatever it is that we're seeking, whatever it is that we're wanting to come into our life, okay? And that's my wish for all of you. That's my intention for all of you. And that's it. That's all I have for you today. I love you guys. Have a beautiful evening.